Well, hello. You're getting a little bit of a behind-the-scenes look of Dimmed Wits before we get the show underway. We're here for the first time. This is our premiere at Hastings in Greenville on Wesley Street. We're here Mondays at 3 o'clock. It looks like that's what the schedule we're shooting for now. But we've had a few people, with Hastings sponsoring us, we've had a few people write in with some concerns that our judgment would be swayed, because we've always been about purity and having our opinions.
Integrity.
Yeah, integrity.
Artistic integrity.
And it's been questioned recently with us being sponsored now, meaning that there's advertising dollars coming into the show, and our opinions may be, let's just put that to rest right now.
Okay.
To start things off, let's each of us say one thing we despise about Hastings.
One thing we despise.
Just so we can show that we're being fair.
Oh man, I got one.
You got one?
I got a good one.
Go ahead.
I despise how great the selection is here. I mean, I can come and I blow my whole day
because of their
around
great
the store
selection.
because there's so much stuff.
There's so much stuff here to choose from that it just eats up your entire day. I can understand why you'd hate that. Me, their incredible low prices are eating away at everything in my wallet. And I despise Hastings for that. See? We have integrity. We aren't going to be swayed by the corporate dollar.
We are stronger than thou. Thus saith me.
We're liars. That's us. It means it's us. I've never been cued before. This is my first time.
Yeah.
Well, welcome to Dimmed Wits. We're here at Hastings in Greenville on Wesley Street. This is kind of almost our new home.
It is, isn't it?
New home away from home. I'm kind of turned towards you now, which is a little awkward.
Yeah, it's kind of like we don't
we're
have
not
to
on a
lean
couch.
over like all lovingly look over the shoulder and everything.
It's an unusual situation for us, and we're right in the middle of the most important aisle, I think, in Hastings, and that's the novelty aisle, it looks like.
I mean, you got the
good
good
lunch
stuff
boxes
over here.
and
good stuff over
a lot of stuff you can't probably see right now. But
sorry, guys.
we got the T-shirts.
If they came down here, though,
they'd be able to see it.
On Mondays when we film.
Were we doing this at 3 o'clock on Mondays?
Yeah, about 3 o'clock on Mondays. Come on down and
interrupt our show, because that's basically what you'd be doing.
You could be right here. Right here.
Right there.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, enough of that. Let's stop tooting our own horn, Aaron. Can we stop doing that?
We can do that.
It's been like a week since we've seen each other.
It has,
because of the Thanksgiving holiday and stuff like that. And the sickness. I again came down with another illness. This one not as deadly, but a little bit messier. Anyway, we're back here after a exciting football weekend. If you're a Cowboys fan,
my goodness.
if you are a Giants fan or a Steelers fan, you're hating life right now. I know. Talk to us about that, Aaron.
Well, you know what? I have to say, I was gone last night when the Giants game was wrapping up, when it was happening. I left to go somewhere, and it was 21-0, and I was just like, oh,
21-0 Giants.
Yes, Giants were winning over Tennessee.
Over those hapless Titans.
Vince Young and those hapless Titans, yes.
Non-Heisman winning Vince Young.
And, I just blew it off and went to where I had to go, and I come back, and all of a sudden, Titans win. And I was like, well, man, Vince really had him back, because maybe he took care of him in the second half. No, it turns out it was just the final 13 minutes of the game, wasn't it? He ran for a touchdown, passed for another 2, I think.
He threw 2 touchdowns, ran for another one, and got him into field goal range.
In short, he looked like that old Rose Bowl winning quarterback that we all know. Yeah. Yes. So that was super, because the biggest part of this, what happened during this game, is the result of this game is.
You're talking quiet like you're in a store.
Am I talking quiet?
You are.
Wow.
You're kind of, hey, there's a secret that the Cowboys are going to win.
Maybe it's because it's more open in here.
Yeah, and you like the Caribbean music going behind us? I don't even know if you can hear that, but that's great. So So, but that wouldn't have mattered if the Cowboys hadn't taken care of business on Turkey Day. Man, this is the most distracting situation ever.
Well, I was dancing because of the music.
You're
and the
dancing, he's
Cowboys.
dancing. I'm trying to be professional here
Okay.
and talk about
Terry,
the Cowboys.
stop dancing.
Okay, so the Cowboys win.
Yes.
What was your take on the Tampa Bay game?
Well, in short, it's what I expected. Tampa Bay is not that good of a team, and haven't been impressed with them all
Better
season.
hope John Gruden doesn't walk behind us. That'll be awkward.
And so they had come off a win, so I figured, hey, they were due for a loss again, and the Cowboys just took care of business. And you know what? It's set up to be for the rest of the season. The Cowboys, everybody in front of them that they have left is either bad or is imploding, or is injured. So they have no excuses.
I'm glad you said that. I am glad you said that because I was listening to talk radio today. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not a Cowboys fan. I'm Cowboys neutral.
Yes.
Which is a long way from me because I grew up a hardcore Steelers fan, dealt with Super Bowl 30.
Yeah.
So I'm Cowboys neutral now. I'm supportive of my friend's team. That's pretty much how I look at it. But at this point, I'm here in it's almost back to the 90s. It's almost back to that whole Tony Romo is a god. It's Super Bowl or bust. And I just want to warn you, Cowboys fans, this is from the heart, okay? This is my concern for you. Settle down a little bit, okay?
Chill out.
I want to remind you, you're looking at the Giants, this crappy team that you're going to just annihilate next week. I want to remind you of a little team that was struggling about 3/4 of the way into the season last year. Looked like they were going to implode. They had 3 straight losses, and then they went on to win the Super Bowl.
Ooh.
I busted that out.
True.
Be careful.
It's a good bust out.
If you don't beat the Giants this week, and I think you got to beat them pretty good to prove anything.
Yeah.
If you don't beat the mess out of them, I don't think we're ready to talk Super Bowl yet. I think it's there. I think it's there for the taking. I think Chicago's defense is awesome, but their offense mediocre, and so
they forced all those turnovers yesterday in that game. But Grossman is just you can't rely on him.
So I think it's going to come down to 3 teams: Cowboys, Seattle, and I kind of just ruined my little surprise there. Cowboys, Bears, and Seattle. And I think Seattle's the team. Yeah, well, nobody's talking about Seattle, but be careful about Seattle. Matt Hasselbeck's coming back.
They rebound.
On the Monday Night Football game tonight. I was going to try and lie like it's Tuesday now or something, but we've already told you it's Monday at 3, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
We ruined it. We're not live. I'm sorry. Anyway, but this all goes back to I still think the team from the NFC is going to get their butts handed to them in the Super Bowl because I just don't think there's a great team out there. But the Cowboys, look at it this way. This is the beginning of something great, and it doesn't necessarily have to all come up this year. It takes time. The Mavs took 4 or 5 years, but look at where they're at now. So, anyway, awesome time for Cowboys fans. Just settle down a little bit. Don't get your hopes up.
Don't buy the hype.
I just don't want you to have hurt feelings. I'm concerned about you. Craig has hurt feelings already. So, anyway, let's go take a break. When we come back, we're going to talk about the other hot team in Dallas, the Dallas FC Dallas. No, not so
exactly.
much.
Not so much. Yeah.
Let's talk about some Dallas Mavericks.
The Dallas Mavericks.
When we come back, Dimmed Wits, Juice 34. What else?
Segue ever.